Now, what is the nitty gritty exactly? Well, I suppose this is the business side of everything. Now, as a family mediator, I can speak to you in family law information and let you know that a lot of people will spend a lot of time speaking to lawyers, getting free advice in that session when I'm going to give you as much as possible right now. So here's the thing, there's 4 ways you can go about this next process. You and your partner can do roundtable discussions and work out how things are going to work with finances, with property, with the kids, with your businesses, whatever it is. 2, you can go and get a neutral third party, which is a mediator. Now, I didn't want to do mediation when I first heard about it because I was like, I don't want to sit in the same room as my ex-husband, my soon-to-be ex-husband, and work this out. I didn't want to see him because I was hurting too much. That's normal, but then I kind of didn't really know much about mediation back then. Now I know how empowering and helpful it can be to keep conflict away, to keep angst away, and keep the relationship moving forward with being amicable, being civil, whatever it is for you that you want it to be. Because I'm pretty sure most parents just want to find out a way on how they can parent together and be okay in the presence of that other person. The third way you can do it is litigation. You can seek lawyers, get legal advice, and sure, that's not probably a good idea for you to do it. Get some advice and then work through that advice with your mediator. So with the lawyers, you can also get a collaborative practice to help you where they have financial and psychological help too. But the lawyers are there often and can, some of them, cause angst and cause more conflict, it is absolutely a lot more expensive. I spoke to somebody the other day who told me of a client that had spent $300,000 and it was still not resolved, and however many years later that was. Did you know you could probably get things taken care of in a month when you've taken care of the emotional stuff first? The last way is court. That's the last place people want to be. But some people do need to end up there, unfortunately, where their other party won't negotiate, won't come to any agreements, and they'll do nothing. So doing nothing sometimes forces the hand of the other person to end up in court, because often men will want to get things done sooner than the ladies. That is just what I have found over the years, because they're just logical, they'll go into fix-it mode and want things done and dusted. That's how they work. Us females, we do work differently, and it's not intentionally dragging it on, but this is just part of it, that we have different ways of processing things. Now, I can tell you that court can be traumatic. It can cause more conflict again and cost a lot more. And a lot of people, I say to them, well, if you're going to go down the legal path or the court path, you may as well buy your lawyer a new Porsche, because that's pretty much what it's going to cost you. And I've even asked lawyers before who've been in court and said, in mediation, well, what would have been different if they'd come and done mediation? They said, well, they would have either got through a lot quicker, saved money, but the result is sometimes the same or similar. So what is it really worth to you to process that way, that nitty gritty? Now, I'm going to have another quick video about the importance of emotional support during this time and explain how your brain's going to work and why it is so important to get this done first. So I'll see you in the next video.